The Telltale Heart is a short story by American author Edgar Allan Poe, first published in 1843. The story is told from the perspective of an unnamed narrator who is trying to convince the reader of his sanity, while describing how he carefully and meticulously murdered an old man with a vulture eye. The story begins with the narrator insisting on his sanity and carefully detailing how he went about planning the murder of the old man who lived with him. He reveals that he was particularly disturbed by the old man's eye, which he describes as resembling that of a vulture. The narrator goes to great lengths to ensure that he can carry out the murder without being caught, waiting until the old man is asleep before carefully opening the door to his room and shining a light on the evil eye. As the narrator attempts to smother the old man wakes up, and the narrator can hear his heart beating loudly. The narrator describes the sound of the old man's heart as growing louder and louder until he is convinced that it is the sound of his own guilt. The narrator panics and kills the old man, dismembering his body and hiding the pieces beneath the floorboards. Despite his efforts to appear calm and rational, the narrator becomes increasingly agitated and paranoid as he hears what he believes to be the sound of the old man's heart beating beneath the floorboards. Despite his efforts to appear calm and rational, the narrator becomes increasingly agitated and paranoid as he hears what he believes to be the sound of the old man's heart beating beneath the floorboards. The noise becomes unbearable, and the narrator eventually confesses to the police, revealing the location of the old man's remains. The story is notable for its exploration of the themes of guilt, madness, and the human psyche. Poe's use of an unreliable narrator and his vivid descriptions of the narrator's inner turmoil make for a chilling and suspenseful tale that continues to captivate readers today.